Hello people, welcome back to our channel. I'm Rebecca.
I'm Kat.
And today we're going to be answering some more questions. Whoop whoop. So, let's get started. First question. What is the worst advice you've ever given?
You've ever given?
You've ever given.
Not you've ever been given?
No, you've ever given. I don't recall giving much advice.
I tend to not give advice unless I know exactly, know what I'm talking about. So I don't know if I can answer that.
Yeah, I don't usually give advice.
I feel like that's something that the person I gave advice to would have to answer.
Right. Because
Like,
unless
the better
you
would be-
know that it was bad.
Right. Because it's all about if it's their experience.
Right.
Like, the question should have, I feel like that should have been, what's the worst advice you've
you've
ever been given?
Right.
In which case, I also don't know. People don't really give me advice that much besides the typical, and don't let it bother you. Ignore them. They're just jealous. They're upset about something else and they're taking it out on, it's the generic stuff like that. So
Yeah.
whatever. What's your favorite place? My bed.
Right now, that sounds amazing.
Chicago, Illinois, in general.
Yeah.
It's where we grew up. It's where I was born.
It's where I'm most comfortable.
It feels like home to me. It's
Right.
home.
Because we know the place.
Mm-hmm.
We know where the attractions are.
I mean,
We know where, we know it's changed since we've been there. And it's not exactly, but it's just the fact that we know our way around better there.
I mean, we know stuff around here, and we know stuff like in the part of Arkansas we lived in. But that's home.
Yeah.
I lived there for 19 years of my life.
She was born and raised there.
I said I was born there already.
Raised there.
Suburbs of Chicago. Going to Chicago on the weekends to visit the museums and the Shed, Navy Pier.
We only went there a couple times.
Yeah, but still.
Yep.
Anyway.
Hey, it's my turn, ma'am. Ma'am. Or is it your turn?
No, I did ask what's your favorite place. I got confused.
Describe your dream house. We've already done this. If you could...
In previous video, I said something about building the USS Enterprise and a full-scale model or replica of the Enterprise, the Starship Enterprise, and make it my house. Regular house-wise is a Victorian. I love Victorians.
But we do
tundra,
have
rotunda.
a plan for a joint kind of house.
That's gonna be. That's a surprise reveal. We're not gonna.
A special kind of house, just for us.
Who was your childhood actor or actress crush? I didn't have crushes on actors. It was the characters, because in my tiny little brain I didn't put together that they were actors yet.
Or cartoons.
I think everyone has had a crush on a Disney prince or princess. If we're going that route, it's Prince Eric, which we literally just watched Little Mermaid. So actors or actresses, but actors.
I don't know.
Mine, it wasn't, again, it was the character, it was Zach Morris. Zach Morris was my crush when I was a kid. character-wise.
Yeah, I don't really have like many TV crushes. Like
when we say childhood, do we mean young childhood? Do we mean like middle school
or adolescence? Like
teenagehood? Like,
because I don't remember.
It changes. There's lots of different like factors to go into this.
Ooh, the guy from The Mummy.
Again, it's a character though.
Huge crush.
But it was the character.
Right. But that was when I was in high school too. It's not like
right. Does that count as child? Because if we're counting high school, then Chris Evans. I mean, if we're counting high school. I don't know.
Oh.
When I was younger, I don't know. I can tell you, well, I mean, I've had crushes on boy band members.
And the guy from Smallville, didn't you have a crush on him too?
Tom Welling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Don't anymore, but I did. I mean, I think it was more because he was Superman.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a person. Not the character.
Yeah.
But him playing the character makes it better.
Well, I mean, Chris Evans and Captain America. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay. Next.
Move on.
What was the worst haircut you ever had?
Well, the first time I had my hair professionally cut was when I was a junior in high school, for context. So, I mean, we both had the typical Asian kid haircut.
The bowl cut?
The bowl cut with the bangs for girls. So I had that and other like uneven haircuts. So, I mean, there isn't one particular, but yeah. But you, however.
Mm-hmm. I think in kindergarten.
A family member
Decided that it was going to be okay to cut my hair because they didn't like how it got tangled easily because it was long. So they took it upon themselves to cut my hair. So they cut it really effing short and shaved the underneath. So I looked like a little boy. It was bad. I mean, bad. I got made fun of for like however long it took it to grow out. It was so bad. So bad.
This one I've already answered, technically.
Yeah, you have.
Would you rather be an Olympic gold medalist or an astronaut? An Olympic gold medalist. I've discussed this many times, how much I wanted to be an Olympian when I was younger and how terrified of space I am. So,
Yeah,
what would you?
I would rather be a gold medalist because
Stay here on Earth.
yeah, feet ground. Me. Yep. All right, next.
Blah, 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 blah.
If you could only listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would it be? Can it be a best of compilation? Because there are some best of country albums and stuff that I'd be even willing to listen to. But if it's for like one person, I don't think
album?
I
Are
don't
you
think I could do
serious?
I don't think I could do it.
Are you serious? I can't pick one album because there's there's the Beatles albums, there's Queen.
There's country singers,
lots of them.
Reba and Dolly and
somebody's firecrackers.
Kelly Pickler, Kelly Clarkson.
Well, see, we're recording this on June 16th, the day before Brett Eldredge's new album comes out, so I don't think this is a very fair question.
Because as of today, it wouldn't, because you would want the album tomorrow. You know.
I mean, even with the albums I do have of his already, it's just like, I can't pick one of those even. Like,
yeah.
now, okay, so what if it's a best of album, but it like is 2 CDs? Does that count? Questions. Anyway, I can't choose one album. I love music
Way
too much. Describe an experience in your life that changed your values. I think just typical growing up and maturing and getting a better understanding of the world helps you come into your own rather than just parroting like what you're taught from the adults as you're growing up. I don't think there's one particular event that changed my experience. Like as I've grown older, I've gotten progressively more progressive, more liberal, just because we grew up in a Christian household, like a pretty conservative Christian household.
Yep.
And a lot of our family members were and are still Republicans. So, I don't know. I think it's just growing up, maturing.
Yeah. And it's like
learning about myself and the world around me.
Right.
I mean, it's not no one experience.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, same with me. It's like, yeah, just growing up the way we did would like
just learning about yourself,
right?
Becoming
like,
your own person changes your value. Like
it's just Next, would you rather be able to run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour? I think I'd rather fly, cause on the ground, if you're but if you're running at 100 miles an hour, you can run people over, like you could hurt people. Whereas if you're flying, you have a time then to get out of the way of other people, or they'll be able to see you.
The question, okay, let's dig a little deeper. How easily are we getting tired in these situations?
Right, that too.
Because if you can fly at 10 miles per hour but you don't get tired, you could fly like to other countries and stuff, which would be awesome.
Right.
Also, if you're running that fast, very likely that the friction will cause your clothes to burn and your skin to chafe. So I'm gonna go with fly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with fly.
Yeah.
10 miles an hour.
Yeah, your shoes would not last at all.